Hello guys, my name is Vita. Welcome for my live stream. Today I'm specially live streaming for you from Ukraine, currently living in Sumy city. And as always, before we get started, I want to remind you that today you have absolutely great opportunity to have a video date with me face to face on camera right now, absolutely for free. So guys, remember about this chance. And before we start, I want to show you some short introduction video about myself that you have a better idea who I am.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts, or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we are talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. Short video from our founder about your possibility to video date our live streamers all this month, guys.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face-to-face with beautiful Eastern European women of all ages and walks of life.
Oh my god. That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you.
You get to ask all your deepest burning questions. Okay, so we will see you live over at ukrainedating.tv.
Also want to remind you that as I am married live streamer, you know all that, but that absolutely doesn't mean that we can't pretend we are on a date with you. So you can benefit from my personal experience, my sincere feedback, and also you can improve your communication and dating skills with Slavic Ukrainian women, of course, right? And guys, before we start, I want to remind you once again that we need your support, we need your help. Please keep doing that, please keep helping us, because if you evaluate and if you appreciate what we girls and women are doing here, especially for you, please remember that we need to cover our monthly channel course every month. So it's not enough just to do that for 1 month. We need that constantly on regular base. And there is no small amounts, remember, up to your comfort, up to your budget, desire. So please remember about that. Don't expect until somebody will do it instead of you. If you like us, if you like to spend time with us, if you find our channel useful and full of knowledge, necessary knowledge for you, and we are trying, guys, to make your chances of success higher, sharing with you our experience, our knowledge, and our opinions and ideas. So please keep our channel alive. That's very important, and we remind about that every single stream. So the link, if you can do that right now, would be nice. The link you can see on the screen. And also you can find that below every our video in the description. So buy me a coffee, slash Ukraine dating. Okay, guys. And now I'm waiting if there is anyone brave enough to have a video date with me face to face right now. If you're fine with that, I'm waiting for you. Let me know. Your camera and your microphone should be on. You should be registered member. And of course, you should be dressed on. Not necessarily in tuxedo, but in an appropriate way. Okay, so guys, I'm waiting. If there is anyone who would like to have a video date with me, maybe ask directly questions and get my answers. But actually, if not, then I'm waiting for your comments and questions. Let me see whom we have today. So, guys. Vatvatik, hello. Thanks for coming. Nice to see you as always. Yeah, Bill, hello. Thanks for coming, waking up. Bill, what? Juan, привіт, Віточка, the brain. Have a great live stream. Thanks. You have a great Friday, Gregory. Щасливої п'ятниці. For you too. Juan, married. Yeah, I also like to deviate some words. Married. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun, actually. I also like to make some other words from standard words to make it funny while you're talking. It makes your speech more bright. I like it. Yeah. Bill, hello, Juan. I'm making breakfast, getting ready to go to work. So what you have for breakfast today? Share with us. Let us know. Bill, Vita, your hair looks great down. Thank you. Every time I watch this promotion video at the beginning of our streams, and I see your video, part of your video date, Bill, with Zhanechka, and I absolutely adore this phrase and this episode: with makeup or with no makeup, with hair down or up, you look always beautiful. And Zhanechka make kisses like thank you. That's great. I really like that episode all the time. Enjoy watching. So yeah, I didn't do that intentionally, just didn't have enough time, but thanks. If you like, that's great. Yeah, I decided to change something. Actually, I need to go to hairdresser, guys, and I was planning, I changed the appointment 3 times. I honestly don't have time. Absolutely busy, crazy week, but I will try to do that next week. So maybe next stream, I don't want to promise, I will be looking a little bit nicer. Juanchik, you are relaxing today. Finally, you have a day off. That's great. And your question, Juan. Vita, which is the best place in the Carpathian Mountains to have a week or 2 long vacation with a special lady? Difficult to say, Juanchik, as I personally... Bukovel is considered to be a great one. I personally was there just once, and it was Medveja Veja, which is translated as Bear's Castle. Absolutely great place. But I was there many years ago in the winter. It was actually my honey 5 days, not moon, but 5 days of my honeymoon. Okay. Great cuisine, great design. Everything is perfect. Great service. The only issue, not cheap, by the way, very expensive. It's a little bit far from the city. And you can't, if you don't have car or you don't have rented car. So every time you need like taxi, and taxi drivers take absolutely cosmic price for that. I don't know how much. It's around 6 kilometers or 16 kilometers away from the city. I don't remember exactly. City is not also very interesting. Bowling, they have couple of restaurants, something like that. but actually needs to check. So I have experience in winter, in skiing season, that was perfect. Medveja Veja. Most of the people go to Bukovel, but I believe there are a lot of different places, interesting places, unique places with a great nature, with these folk wooden houses, which you can get rent, with this specific, unique traditional Carpathian food, which I personally adore. Nice weather, nice people, all these traditions, everything. So I believe actually that's a great place to spend time with your special lady. I have friends there who attended constantly these places. I can ask which is the best for service and for quality and for prices. So, what season do you want to go, Juanchik? Winter? Winter is great because if you like skiing, a lot of frost, you can ride horses, you can drink this hot glintwine, this BBQ, shashlik, blah, 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 all this hot potato with sala, a little bit fried. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. But in summer, I believe also nice places to stay because absolutely nice weather, or not weather, nature, lakes, woods. The atmosphere is very traditional there. Honestly, if I have possibility and money, I really would like to go to Carpathians one day, to Lviv and to Carpathians. But I will check one, which is the best, maybe to give you exact name. Так, Vatvatik, Vitechka, with colder temperatures on the way, how will your crops do? We still have this absolutely awesome weather during the daytime, nights and evenings and mornings quite cool. Roses, perfect, but a little bit diseases start to hurt my roses because of cold nights and humidity. So some spots, so we need to poison them now like every week or something. And tomatoes almost gone. No crops. I just have few apples hanging still on the apple tree, and I have raspberry, which feels absolutely perfect so far and still giving me the harvest. So even yesterday I managed to made 2 quite big jars of raspberry jam. So I have around 20 already, something like that. Great, great for winter. So no crops left, but Vatic, absolutely. Tom, hi Angel Vita. It's 6 a.m. here and I'm at work. I listen to you. Hugs. Hugs and kisses to you too, Tom. Thanks. 6 a.m. you're at work. Poor you. Poor you. Jainat, привет, Жанна. I am not Жанна, Jainat. I am Vita. Oh my God. Jainat, you attended already like 5 or 6 streams of my own, and you still confuse our names. I'm Vita. Janechka is younger than me, at least 10 years. Of course, much more beautiful than me. So I don't think it's easy to confuse us, me and Janechka. Anyway, though we both have a little bit black hairs and green eyes, but still we are different. So I'm Vitachka. Vitachka, the older. Janechka is the younger. Jainat, but it's okay. I forgive you. But what? Жанна? Ron streamer. Yeah. Tom. Yeah. Oh my God. Juan Antonio. I need to go to hairdresser also. I'm getting my hair bleached. I want to be a blonde so I can have more fun. I got your joke. Perfect. I need to dye my hair. I need to cut my hair. So yeah, I found good hairdresser. Honestly, I will give you a secret, guys. I haven't been to hairdresser, I don't know, 10 years maybe, maybe even more. I am dyeing my hairs by myself whenever I need that, and I don't need that too often, thanks God. As for cutting my hairs, I have a neighbor who is former hairdresser, but now she's busy, and I decide to change something in my image. I don't know how successful this change will be, but you guys hopefully will know next weekends, next Friday, right? So I will try to get to her maybe on Tuesday. So you will be the first to evaluate if that was successful or not. Jainat, привіт, Vita. I'm fine, thanks, Jainatic, thanks. Hopefully you are not offended because I was just joking. I understand probably for you difficult to remember these fucking Ukrainian names, Жаночка, Виточка, but still, yeah, try to remember. Juan, which resort would you recommend? There are many places there. Yeah, I need to ask Juanchik, if I visited, if I attended by myself, all of them, or few of them, I would definitely tell you my opinion. I personally was at just one place, as I said, Medveja Veja. The translation is Bear's Castle. That's a great place, but minuses, disadvantages, I told you. It's a little bit far from the city, and if you're tired of just nature and you want something from civilization, like some restaurant, some bowling, billiard, maybe some other type of entertainment, then you need to get to the city. City is a little bit far. And of course, guys, taxi drivers, as they see you are a foreigner, will charge you double. So maybe there is a sense to rent the car, but also that depends. For me, it would be enough to stay in that place. But I will check from my friends. I will ask my friends because they live there, not far from there, and they attend every winter. So if they give me some specific name of resort, I will tell you, okay? Juan, springtime closer to summer, when everything is green, please. Okay, so Carpathians, they are all beautiful in every season. There is a great lake, Sinavir, which I really would recommend to attend. Some mystic place, very old lake, a lot of secrets, mystic secrets, enigmas connected with this lake, Sinavir. So also would be nice to see. But I will check for you, Juan. Tom, minus 100 points for calling a woman by the wrong name. Face blue smiling. Yeah, but it's good we are not dating, right, Tom? So it can be forgivable. It can be good excuse. That can be fine. So I'm not offended or something. Yeah, maybe on the 100th time after 6 months of streaming, I will be offended finally, But yeah, if you're on a date and accidentally, you confuse the name of the ladies, oh my God, that will be disaster. Absolutely incredible mistake, won't be forgiven, and the lady will be definitely pissed off. So never make these mistakes, especially in bedroom, guys. That's the worst what you can do, actually. Not changing, confusing ladies' names. That can break your life, actually. Jaina, dear Vita, I was in a hurry, dear. Yeah, that's fine. Juanchik, thank you, Vita. You are an angel. No, far from that. Juanchik, far from that. Not an angel at all. Sometimes I can be really good. Sometimes I can be really bad. So, guys, yeah, your questions. Comments, questions. We, by the way, today, until you're thinking about your questions and your comments, guys, I will let you know what's going on here. Today we have absolutely crazy day. We have so many sirens today, 6 or 7 just for today. I don't remember, and the day is not over still. In the morning, we got incoming heat, by the way, almost the same place where it was last time. You remember I showed you even video when they targeted private house with aged couple. So almost the same place. So I suspect something is interested them there. You understand what I mean? And so they try to reach that point. Some lady in Facebook under this news, idiot lady, she wrote that it was loaded cars or something. So all local people, of course, understood what she meant, but she shouldn't write such things on public. Absolutely. Now, guys, for this, by the way, I don't know if you know or not, in all publics, local publics, if you share videos, if you describe the place where was incoming heat, if you so actually name the place, show photos, immediately SBU will come to you immediately. For that, even now can be even prison, because that is considered, even if you just stupid enough and you want to show people that you know where it happened, or maybe it was close to your house, you are impressed, but anyway, that's considered to be like sabotage that you can correct the next incoming hit, because as they targeted some place, they need a proof that they really reached the target. And reading publics, reading phones, checking publics, by people's reaction, by some hints, by such idiots what mention specific places, they can understand how correct and accurate was their hit. So now, let's say, if it's allowed, I don't know how it's in other cities, but in Sumy, because we are very close to border and we have a lot of hits, you remember I told you last time that Sumy Oblast and Kharkiv Oblast now are champions by being shelled, by the amount of being shelled. 2 or 3 days ago, just Sumy Oblast got 228 incoming hits. So incredible amount, absolutely. So admins of publics immediately inform people if there is any photo mentioning the place, ban immediately, and then police will come. Absolutely very strict rules about that. So the lady mentioned some loaded cars, idiot. Local people understood, but not local is again also understood, right? So they will try probably once again. Yeah. Bill, I heard a story about a man who dated several women, and not to confuse their names or get caught, he would just call everyone honey. Also possible, also possible. But one day, I know a lot of stories, even from my personal life, when guys really confuse the names. Once when I was younger, I had a boyfriend, and many years ago we split, but we were friends, we were communicating still, and he got married and they had a child. And once, I don't know what was in his head, after 10 or 15 years, he accidentally said my name in the not appropriate moment. Oh my God, that was catastrophe. That was catastrophe for him, first of all. Yeah, so in order not to make such mistakes, just deal with the one woman. If she's not satisfying you, just break with her and go to another one. That will prevent from. But of course, if you have someone in your mind, subconsciously, sometimes, of course, you can confuse. But that can be a bad joke. Yeah, really. Gregory, what's your outtake on this mistake that was made up in Canada? Oh, Gregory, I don't understand what you mean here. In Canada? What you mean in Canada? About what, Gregory? Don't get you, sorry. Can you clarify about what mistake? About confusing name? No, that wasn't about Canada, absolutely. Or maybe I didn't get. You asked probably Tom. Okay, Gregory, sorry. Probably you asked Tom. Tom, Vita, were you able to graft a rose from that bouquet I sent? Actually, I start work at 5 every day. No, Tom, I mentioned that, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, last stream, somebody asked me also, what, if I'm not mistaken, asked me about that. Of course, I made everything by rule, but unfortunately, no, because as people explained me, mostly these roses from Holland, from Netherlands, from greenhouses. And this type of bouquet roses, very hard to survive while trying to replicate them, because they live there in greenhouses in a special microclimate. They are being fertilized in a special way by special hormones, stimulators, all this stuff to make them beautiful without any spots, insects, diseases, so that they should look perfect. And when they put them from greenhouse climate into just ordinary, normal air, normal ground without all that stuff, they can't survive. Some of them were good at the beginning and even appeared some green leaves, and I was really happy. But after, unfortunately, they start to get black, and I was waiting, but unfortunately. Also, I tried the same with another bouquet, but it didn't happen. So this type of roses, this type of roses, unfortunately, can't be, or very hardly can be replicated by such way. I'm sorry. So, Tom, you have to send me more bouquet just to please me. That's the hint to you, that I can see roses from you, and that will make me happy, because I honestly, that was my dream, that was my idea, to have at least one bush, to plant it, and then I would call it Tom's roses, like what's roses, somebody's roses, and that would be really nice, to have like real roses which you replicated from the gift. And for me, as I'm sentimental person, sensitive in this way, I like something to have for recollection, for memories. Some small thing can remind me about the person, about emotions. For me, that's very important. Probably I mentioned many times that I really dream to get to Petra, Jordan. That's the favorite place. And if I would have a possibility, that's the first place where I definitely would go. Those pink mountains, mystic place where a lot of movies were shot, these Petra mountains. And I had a friend who went there for some trip for 1 or 2 days. And I begged him, just please, some sand or some part of mountain or some stone. And actually he managed. He brought me just ordinary stone from that place, from Petra, and knowing that this stone is from Petra makes my heart, beat. So I'm that kind of person. So of course I was dreaming to have this, to have prolongation of these roses, to see how they grow, and remembering from whom this rose. But unfortunately, I didn't manage. Maybe I'm not so professional, but I did everything correct. I don't know why they didn't like. But people explained me actually why. Vatvatik, Vitechka, Sumy and Kharkiv are next to Org border, so they probably want to try to scare the local people away so they can try and steal territory. Yeah, they do what they do. But poor people, of course, in Sumy Oblast, poor people. We, by the way, from Tuesday, we're gonna have mixed, as they say, type of education for my younger daughter. 1 day offline, 1 day online. I, of course, said no. I rejected this possibility, and I said, in no way I won't send my child to school, because schools also kind of targets a lot of different interesting objects can be closer to school, like gyms, shopping malls, some police stations, supermarkets, whatever. I don't want to risk, and I don't think the way how the studying going, it's not good for kids as today. So as today, first lesson was out, just 10 minutes of the first lesson, then siren. Then second lesson, half of the lesson, then siren. Then the third lesson, if I'm not mistaken, they manage. The fourth was again cancelled because of siren. Then they start the fifth, the last one, 10 minutes and again siren. That's not the studying. But at home, you don't need to stress child more and more. So, okay, siren, we stay at home or we go outside or we go whenever we decide it's safer. At school, poor kids wake up 6 a.m., have breakfast, get dressed, get ready your backpack, don't forget anything, go your way to school. You come to school 10 minutes, siren. What they should do? So far, until the shelter is not ready, parents should stay these 5 hours next to the school entrance. Within 10 minutes, you must pick up your child and go out of school. Then you stay with her 10 minutes, like today, 10 minutes break, 15, 20 minutes break, and again siren. So it's like running back and forth. That's not studying. And I don't think that this atmosphere is very good for kids' psychology, running back and forth. I think at home is much more, if it's not safer, but more calm. And child psychology is not, jumping back and forth, back and forth. And I don't think the results can be better. Such socialization, as they say, teachers now, they need socialization. I don't think that that's for good use, such socialization. So we prefer to stay at home, because I think that's not so risky and it's better for kids and for kids' psychology. Джайнат, дорогая Вита, молюсь, чтобы война закончилась как можно скорее. Yeah, we all pray that it finishes soon, but seems it won't finish soon. It won't. For me, it seems to me the situation even gets worse. Of course, we don't want to compare how it was last year, right? In March, in February, in April, and other months. But still, it's escalating, and they are shooting cities as much as they want. Nikolaev, Odessa, every day, Sumy, Kharkov, Zaporozhye, Kherson. These cities suffering most of all, the most frequent times. I mean, from incoming hits, of course, and the amount of sirens and all the rest. But I don't know. Also, guys, I really would like maybe to discuss with you or to hear your opinion about the conflict between Ukraine and Poland. What do you personally think? Because, I'm not politician. I'm trying to be objective, but if I'm out of topic, I try to avoid some proofs or opinions or something. But this conflict actually made myself very much upset, because I don't know what's going on in reality. I understand the reason, I know the reason, but I don't know what will be the consequences of such conflict. And I don't understand who is right, who is wrong. So for me, it would be really interesting if you also tell me your opinion. What do you think? Will it be solved? And what's wrong, what's right, and why actually that happens? We understand why, but for me it was a little bit unexpected and not pleasant news. Tomchik got explain everything. Splain? What means splain? Explain or splain? Splain. Or it was just a mistake. Explain. So it's another shorter. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I thought something like that. Never heard. Okay, thanks. Explain everything. Great. Explain. Cool. I was about to understand, but just decided to check just in case. So, guys, give me your opinion about this conflict, or maybe you have some other questions. Don't be shy. We still have time, 25 minutes. If there's anyone who would like to have a video date with me face to face right now, absolutely for free, and your mic and camera are on, and you are a registered member, and you are dressed on properly, not necessarily in tuxedo, but still okay, so you're welcome. And also you can ask me questions directly, and you can get my sincere answers for any questions you have in your mind. If not, then please, your questions, other questions or comments, and let's discuss something interesting. By the way, in a couple of weeks, we're going to have minus degrees. Frosts are coming, and even a little bit of snow. I still plan to plant some more roses, around 22 roses, but I guess that will be the last one because no space. I even regret that I ordered already these 20, but they will be like kind of masterpiece, like best of the best, of course. And I can imagine that the next year, by the way, for freshener in roses, because I never was growing roses, this year was absolutely resultative and effective. Almost all roses, only three, three roses didn't manage to blossom, so zero. All the rest non-stop, starting from June, non-stop, 5, 6, 7 times, just non-stop. All the time I have roses now in the garden. So one by one, one by one, one by one. The process is very interesting, and they really grow in fast, really cool. But of course, you need to take care of them, especially about poisoning and fertilizing. So they demand some attention. Bill, on the I Love Lucy show, Daisy Arnes, Lucy's husband, since he was from Cuba, always said splain instead of explain. Explain it to me, Lucy. Okay. But is it it's like a rude or okay, appropriate, just to say in company or among more high class people as well? So how it will be taken? Accepted if you use this word explain. Explain it to me, Lucy. But Vatik, Vitechka, roughly from what period month are they planning to start with the power outages? I don't know. That all depends. That all will depend on shellings, actually, and on incoming hits on infrastructure. Actually, October, November, I guess. So if there is no major incoming hit specifically to infrastructure, so probably it will become longer. But I believe as sunny days will go away, and now, like as I said, 7 p.m. it's already dark here. 7 p.m. it's dark here already. So people soon will start to switch on light much earlier, like maybe 3 p.m., 4 p.m. So the loading will be more. Central heating normally must be switched on like since October 15, but this year, because of the weather, I don't think so. And because of these difficulties, but still people will be switching on some heaters you know. And of course, then electrical system will be loaded like 10 times more. And as it a weak point of us now, so then here comes the problem, as I like to say. So difficult to make some prognosis, but they actually start to make incoming hits on electrical infrastructure. Few times they already reached their targets, not so much, but we'll see. I guess October, November, I guess, but we'll see. It's it won't be like they have schedules, by the way, already, but this schedule is, like approximate right now, like 2 hours on, 2 hours out, something like that, but we don't know what and whose line is, when is my turn, what is neighbor's turn. So difficult to say exactly. I mean, in this situation, we really will see what happens. So if some incoming hits, then bam, and it started, you know. Tom, inside jokes. Okay, so splain is inside jokes. Okay, got you. Also very good phrase, inside jokes. I like English for it's, to say it correctly, I'll give you the word, 1 second. Capacious. Yeah, I was having the word capacity in my mind. Capacious. So by some phrase, you can really explain a lot. Inside jokes, also, I think some kind of that phrases. Inside jokes. Great. Vatvatik. Hope it's not going to be like last year. I remember that you had days where they suddenly cut you off near the end of your stream. Vatvatik, honestly, as I am a person who is afraid of everything, I think that this year should be worse because our infrastructure already damaged. Already damaged. So we already have weak weak places, some objects destroyed, not fixed, not repaired enough, not enough engineers and technicians who can manage to repair them, because some honestly were killed, some were taken to army. So it's a real problem now. We are a lack of experienced professional electrical technicians who can really deal not with just cables along the street, but with such serious objects like, power station. So I think that can be worse. That can be worse than last year, but people more ready. We know how it is. We more ready mentally and materially, I think, in a physical. So people made some mistakes last year. This year they are more wise. Probably they get ready more properly. And we know already how it is. Of course, it can be always worse. Instead of outages for 6-8 hours, you remember in a row how I had last year, it can be 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. So if they get specifically to power station here in Sumy Oblast, and it can't be fixed. So you can imagine, even now, guys, in Sumy Oblast, not in Sumy, but in Sumy Oblast, thousands of abonnents of people don't have electricity, even now, because all these lines, electrical lines, they are ruined. They are ruined. So even now, and it's not about outages, it's because of technical possibility to fix, to repair, because they shell constantly, and or either it's ruined completely. So to keep it doing every day and being shelled again. So like no reason, seems like no reason. So we're gonna have this problem, I believe. But if not, and if I'm mistaken, I will be happy. Tom, I bought a dual fuel generator because of rumors about grid shutdown. My property is propane. Mhm. But don't forget, Tomchik, dual fuel generator is very expensively to maintain because every hour you need to fulfill with fuel, right? And it can be very expensive. Plus, the generator itself is not cheap. And in addition, you need to do something like that. So actually, if you live in a private house, I think you should be ready in all ways. But that, of course, depends on your budget, right? You can't buy everything. So it can be really good. Yeah, fuel generator, I mean, it's universe. It's expensive, but it's universe. No matter, even if you don't have electricity for 1 week, let's imagine some disaster happened. But but you can always, if you have money enough, fulfill with fuel and you have electricity. So that can be useful. Yeah. Bill, some people from different cultures cut the word down, so they do because it's hard for them to say it. For example, don't diss me instead of don't disrespect me. Really? Don't diss me? Really? I would never understand that this means disrespect. I mean, this I understand, some don't something, don't something, but that it's shortening from disrespect. Interesting. Rolanda Olmo Wong. Hello, thanks for coming. Do you think we live in a simulation? I don't think we live in simulation, but that also can be. That also can be. In this world, in nowadays, you can't be sure in anything. I'm not the follower of global, anti-global theories, actually, but still, but still, it depends. It depends on. We never know the truth. That's the case. We never know the truth. We can imagine, we can analyze, we can search, we can read, we can try to investigate, but unfortunately, we never know the truth for 100%, right? Because we are not allowed. But guys, when I think about Mexican pyramids, let's say, I never believe that it really could be done by ordinary people at that time without knowing geometry, without having all those tools, accuracy, professionalism, skills, cranes. I don't know how it could be so ideally created at those times. So I think probably some upper forces, definitely not God, maybe aliens, I don't know, but some generation, I think, have been living before us, and they were probably much smarter than we, and they could much more than we can now, because a lot of proofs and a lot of things which surprised me, and I mean, they shocked me how they could be done with such a geometrical accuracy, like thousands of years ago. We can't do that now with all our electronical intellect, with our Vibers, Skypes, smartphones. How that could be done before? That's the question. So a lot of questions, but unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna have the chance to know the truth. Tom, the Matrix wants us to believe crap like that to keep control and dependence. Don't believe it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of versions, a lot of ideas. Every idea has right to exist, can be proven somehow, but I don't know. Why is God so weird? I don't know. I don't have an answer, unfortunately. Джейна, дорогая Вита, очень грустно слышать все о новых хитах. It's very sad to hear about new hits. Yeah, hits, I mean, you understand, when the bomb comes, or it's shelled, or some drone, or something exploded, or rockets targeted something. So, yeah, I understand. Hits means not like music hits, popular new hits, but incoming hits. Yeah, but I understood what you mean. Yeah, exactly. Rolanda, the world is crazy, really. I wouldn't use such words towards God anyway, but I also have a lot of questions now in my mind, and I can't find the answers, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I wish I knew. Then I would share with you, definitely, guys, if I knew something for sure. Gregory, have a great Friday. Thanks for coming. Stay safe, drive safe, and have a good rest. Thanks for coming anyway. Yeah, Roland, a very mysterious world, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Bill, can somebody create a generator that works on a pedal power like a stationary bicycle that you pedal to create electricity? Oh my God, Bill, it's created already. You didn't see last year, before New Year, in Kiev Metro. In Kiev Metro, they had such a generator. You remember that fir tree were decorated with lamps. As we were full of outages, to create the electricity for decoration, this fir tree in Kiev, in metro, were standing special bicycle, and all the passengers and people, attenders who wanted, they were riding this bicycle to keep shining this electrical decorations on that fir tree. So it was created before. You don't know that. Ooh, ooh. What? Yeah, mentioned it some time ago. They need to set up a big building with thousands of stationary bikes lined up so they can put the org prisoners to work and procedure some electricity. Yeah, people can use such kind of gym for free, right? Out of charge, just to produce, and maybe can be even, you know. Paid for that a little bit to produce this electricity. It can be, but it's not profitable for upper people of the world, right? For the high class of people. But maybe when really bad times come and people will stop thinking about their personal profit, maybe I believe that something like that invented already long ago, but just kept in secret, because then, it's like about some medication, because doctors keep wanting some profit from medications, from curing. But I believe nature probably gave us already some cure, some treatment, natural treatment for some really serious disease. And some people know about that, but these investigations will be kept in secret until it's needed, until people can earn. I believe you understand what I mean. Top G mindset coach, not a simulation, only one mortality, no reincarnation. After mortality, we either go to the spirit prison or spirit paradise, busy places. Then we await the resurrection of our body, perfect flesh and bone. I like your idea, Jack. I like. Yeah. Jack, you also have a great day. So, guys, I want to let you know that the next streamer today will be Yulichka at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So please don't miss her live stream. Yeah, Yulichka, please, our Yulichka, beautiful Yulichka, prepare yourself to make a video date with her. I believe you will wake up, everybody will be in more cheerful mood. So don't leave Yulichka alone. Oh, sorry, 3 p.m., guys. 3 p.m. My bad. Sorry, 3 p.m. Yulichka will be 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Eastern Time, guys. Remember, 3 p.m. Yulichka, 3 p.m. Yulichka, 3 p.m. Yulichka, Eastern Time. So I hypnotize you, 3 p.m. Yulichka. Don't forget, okay? I will be streaming for you as well tomorrow, 4 p.m. Ukrainian, 9 a.m. Eastern, as always. So the schedule so far is the same. I absolutely want to say thanks to everybody for nice communication, for nice, interesting questions, for absolutely great atmosphere. I hope you guys all will have wonderful Friday. I hope you all will be present here tomorrow to support me with your new interesting questions. Absolutely any topic can be discussed. Okay, you're welcome. You remember and you know that. Okay. And guys, I wish you all the best as always. I want to say thanks to everybody who found possibility to join me, no matter you are late or you are early, you are riding or you are driving, you are at gym or you are sleeping or you are at work just listening to me. Even for a couple of minutes, you came to say to me hello, and that's absolutely greatly appreciated by me, honestly. I really love to see all of you on my streams. And I like when we have good, serious communication and discussing some nice, interesting topics. So prepare your home task for tomorrow, get ready your questions, and I will be here tomorrow especially for you to answer them all, okay? And before I say final goodbye to all of you, I want to show you some short video from our founder about all perks and benefits while having video dates with our live streamers. Also, guys, remember about what I mentioned before. Support our channel. Don't be greedy. Even $5, even the price of cup of coffee. But if everybody does that, that will save our channel. I can't believe that you don't appreciate us and you don't, and I mean, like, if we close down, that you won't miss us. So please don't look at others. Keep doing what you can. Even small amounts can help and can support us absolutely greatly. Okay, so I love all of you. I will be here tomorrow, especially for you, and see you tomorrow, guys.
At UkraineDating.tv, we're all about helping you guys actually get married to a Ukrainian woman in the real world. Tall bar, but I promise you, if you stick with us on the channel, there's nowhere else online that will help you increase your chances of actually tying the knot with a traditional Eastern European woman than us. So for 5 and only the next 5 lucky guys, you will get $7,500 off our lifetime matchmaking package. Unlimited dating, private matchmaker, full team support until you tie the knot. Only the next 5 guys that sign up for our Top G membership. I don't expect these will last long at all, so if you're serious about marrying a Ukrainian woman, you'll want to go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating right now and grab one of the remaining 5 coveted Top G membership spots. We agree that you're going to attend Ukraine dating regularly. Okay, that's on you, but just regularly. I'm giving you the discount because you're agreeing to get a good, solid education about Slavic women. And I know that's going to increase your chances of marital success. Absolutely. So I'm giving you that discount for that reason, because at Match Guarantee, what we're all about is having the highest possible marriage success rate for you. here's how it works. A little bit more details. It's an option to purchase, basically. It's for 2 years. So anytime during 2 years, you have to stay a member and pay the $90 a month, but you get a bunch of perks for that. But the biggest perk is you save $7,500 on. There's only 5 spots. And as I told you guys with the previous one, that was 7 spots. Once those spots are gone, they're gone forever. Never will you have that level of discount. Same thing with these 5 spots. Once they're gone forever.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face-to-face with beautiful Eastern European women of all ages and walks of life.
Oh my god. That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you.
You get to ask all your deepest burning questions. Okay, so we will see you live over at ukrainedating.tv.
Have a nice time.